I'm Matt, I play drums.
I'm Brent, I play guitar.
And I'm Dustin, and I play bass.
Started out, we were more on the hardcore side, and certainly very again, just all those hardcore moshy bands were more of our, I guess, our cup of tea. But over the years, we've gotten way more onto the metal side versus the hardcore side. So I'd say today, I guess collectively as a band, we could agree that Between the Buried and Me would be probably our biggest influence as far as
a whole, too, like on everybody.
As a peer band goes.
Yeah.
You know, those guys, a lot of respect for them. But then we're each individually influenced by all kinds of different genres and bands. And,
well, musically, I'd say it's Between the Buried and Me. Like, I'd say collectively.
Yeah.
But as far as like other sorts of inspiration, like we don't listen to too much heavy music.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of other styles that kind of maybe bleed through that aren't metal at all.
but we kind of make them metal.
So we listen to a lot of like softer bands, like the Arcade Fire or Muse or anything like that. And obviously we don't sound like those bands, but that's not to say that I think it's probably influential.
I would agree.
On our music, and even even lyrically, I draw from a number of like worship bands, So I don't think that our influences are boxed in the metal genre, or that they don't have to be at least.
This is disgusting. This is a story. This is a story of where August Burns Red came from. Okay, so August Burns Red, we formed in 2003, and the band name came from our original vocalist and a close friend of ours, John Hershey. John Hershey was in high school, he was a senior, and he was dating a girl named August. The relationship went south, he broke up with her, and she reacted very negatively to the breakup. Not like sad, but vengeful and very angry. I mean, this girl was a weirdo. She's a weirdo, for lack of a better description. Absolutely. And John lives, we're from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It's a very rural area. And John lives up a long lane and through a big field and a house on top of a hill. And he has this dog named Red, an Irish setter, his childhood dog. He lives in a dog pen, dog house, whatever. And the one night she drives up, locks Red in his dog house and torches the dog house and kills his dog. Kills Red. August Burns Red. And it was like this.
Came time to make a band name, he's like, how about this? And then it was put two and two together. And then we got signed, and it was a little too late to change the name.
And then he quit the band.
And then he quit the band.
When we got signed, we were all in college, and we all kind of were at that crossroads, like, okay, do we finish school and then do the band, or do the band and quit school? And we kind of had to quit school because, opportunity to get signed into a band doesn't come along that often. And it was like, okay, here's our opportunity, we have to take this now. And so we did, and we certainly have no regrets. It's been awesome. So
one time overseas, it was actually our first show overseas, was it?
Well, not our first show ever.
Okay, it was our first show.
First headlining show.
Yeah, on the tour that we were on. We were in Helsinki, Finland, and we're playing, I don't know, halfway through the set or somewhere there, we just see this guy go crowd surfing, but he was naked.
He was stark naked.
Naked crowd surfing. I didn't think it was a good idea, but he did it again.
Twice.
He did it twice.
He somehow did not get kicked
And
out.
the way that I found out was somebody was laughing and pointing. And I was playing, and I I'm like, what is he laughing at? And I'm like, wow, that's somebody naked
He
on
was on
stage.
stage, like ran up the sides, somehow got on stage, and then just jumped off.
Naked.
Completely naked.
That's easily the craziest thing. It's, as a whole, it's kind of harder. Coming from like a family and friends perspective, like not being able to talk, not being able to use your cell phone, internet's limited. So basically, we have each other. We can still talk on Skype and stuff, but it's harder for me because I can't talk to my friends, family, my girlfriend, and that makes
the Arcade Fire?
Explosion in the sky.
Blink-182.
I think initially, I grew up playing Evans, and I wasn't actually looking for an endorsement, but our manager at the time kind of made it available to us so we could get the endorsement or get the deal. So we tried out some products, and I love Evans. I love the products, and I don't just endorse Evans and Leonario because of the endorsement or of whatever it does for me. I actually enjoy playing it. There are some products I still buy because I'd rather play them than get a discount. And Evans is not one of them.
I remember we were like trying out a bunch of different strings from a bunch of different companies. We were trying out like Ernie Ball and SIT and stuff. And the Dario strings, I feel like they stay fresh longer. When I was using like Ernie Ball stuff, I feel like I had to change strings every day. And I'd just be dead after a day of using it, just getting split on it. And it's like strings we use now just last longer. And that's why we stuck with it the whole time. And then with cables, I mean, it's a rarity that we ever break them. Like they're some of the reliable cables.
And I do not wrap my cables properly.
Any of us do. But they get used, and like compared to like the wireless cables that we have to use, the specific bypacks we use, we can move through like 6 of those before, but I'll break the database cable once a year. There's reliable or anything else.
I can't tell you the last time I broke a guitar string. Like since I switched to Dario, I have not broken a guitar string. And it's like, why would I want to stop? Yeah, why would I change now? You got a nice couple years streak going.
I would recommend Evans EC2 heads in particular to anyone that plays drums and is looking for a good head for the toms. I use EC2 clears in and out of the studio. Actually, I've used EC2s on the past 2 full-length records, and I swear by it live. It's super easy to tune. If you're not good at tuning, it's honestly so easy. You throw it on, you stretch it a little bit, you make sure they're all the same pitch, top and bottom, and